Welcome to the One Pager with Dave Carver, where we take complicated topics and reduce them to what actually matters. No shouting, no politics, just clarity. Today's episode, Die by Suicide. In 1838, Abraham Lincoln stood before a group of young Americans and said something that still stops me cold. He warned that America's greatest threat would never come from a foreign army, not from invasion, not from some enemy across the ocean. He said this: "If destruction be our lot, we must ourselves be its author and finisher. As a nation of free men, we must live through all time or die by suicide." Think about that. Lincoln wasn't afraid of Britain. He wasn't afraid of Europe. He was afraid of us. He warned that eternal strife, lawlessness, and mob rule would erode the republic from the inside out. That when respect for law disappears, passion replaces principle, and crowds begin to believe their anger justifies their actions. Sound familiar? Lincoln understood something most people miss. Nations don't usually fall because they're conquered. They fall because they forgot who they are. They stop believing in restraint. They stop believing in truth. They stop believing in the law that applies equally to everyone. When mobs replace courts, when outrage replaces reason, when we cheer chaos as long as it hurts, quote, the other side, that's not freedom. That's decay. Lincoln wasn't calling for fear. He was calling for discipline, for reverence towards the Constitution, for citizens who could disagree without tearing the whole house down. Because once law becomes optional, once violence becomes excusable, once truth becomes tribal, the Republic doesn't need an enemy. It finishes itself. And here's the part that matters the most today. Every generation has to choose whether it will be the caretaker of the Republic or consumer of it. Caretakers preserve, consumers burn through what they don't build. Lincoln's warning wasn't about his time. It was about every time, including ours. The question isn't whether America will face danger. The question is whether we'll recognize the danger when it's wearing our own face. Because a free nation doesn't die by force. It dies by choice. I'm Dave Carver, and this has been the One Pager.